Hello, and thank you for meeting with me today. As you know, technology has been changing rapidly over the past 10 to 20 years, which has led to significant changes in the workplace. 20 years ago, an employee may only check their work email while sitting at a desk during their normally business scheduled hours. Now, employees have the ability to check their work email from anywhere in the world and around the clock, and oftentimes right out of their back pocket. What does this mean for our workplace? What does this mean for our employees? Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? Please allow me a few minutes as I explain the advantages and disadvantages of technology in the workplace, as well as give a few recommendations of practical applications that we can use, especially in recent times. Over a year ago, when the COVID-19 virus received the global pandemic, many companies, much like your own, had to pivot and have all employees work from home as long as it practically made sense for their field of work. There have been some benefits since switching to working from home, such as increased productivity, cost savings for both employees and employers, and health benefits that come from working from home, as stated in an article by Courtney in 2021. For example, employees who work from home now have more control over their health since they now have more time to make breakfast rather than having to grab something on the go. Additionally, with this time back from not needing to commute, employees now have more time to exercise. They also may be eating out for lunch less as well. Both of these lead to benefits such as having lower blood pressure, being less susceptible to depression, and having lower cholesterol and blood sugar levels. Not only does working from home help increase the employee's health, but it also helps reduce our carbon footprint and decrease the possibility of automobile accidents. Additionally, this has also allowed us to hire talent who are not constrained to living in one particular geographic location. In addition to these benefits, there have also been some drawbacks from having employees work from home. I'm going to discuss these based off of an article by Moore that was published in March of 2021. Many employees had to convert their personal homes into workstations while also trying to help other family members adjust to this new norm, whether that's students doing schoolwork or other adults working from home as well. Because all technology comes with cons, one is that when working from home, it may be difficult to turn off work, which could impact their personal life. Additionally, with the loss of employee interactions, networking and ad hoc learning has significantly decreased. So now what do we do? As we start to talk about returning to the office, how do we take what we learned and experienced over the past year and make a plan to move forward? Here are some recommendations for practical applications that we could use to help better serve our employees and our business. The first recommendation would be to allow our employees to choose to work full time in the office, full time remote, or a flexible work environment where they can choose to work at home or in the office on particular days based off of their professional or personal needs. This, of course, would have to come with some accountability and the ability to still deliver results despite their location. If the employee begins to underproduce or even overproduce by working too many hours, that of course would lead to a conversation with their manager, and then they would come up with a decision with what would be best to move forward. Another recommendation I would have to offer is to host informal lunch and learns and optional social hours where work is not discussed. This will allow employees, whether working in the office or from home, to connect, learn from one another, and continue to network regardless of their location. As our team as a whole becomes more comfortable being in person in groups, hosting quarterly office meetings and a social event where we can bring everyone together in one space would also help aid in helping keep our employees engaged and connected to one another. In an effort to ensure our employees respect both their work time and their personal time, we can also allow employees to have flex time, where on an as needed basis, an employee can flex their schedule to accommodate other needs while still ensuring that their work is getting done. This would come with certain parameters, such as ensuring that they're not missing any key meetings required for their job. We do not want employees to feel as if they have to work 10 hours a day, so perhaps an hours worked tracking mechanism is an option as well. More impactful, however, will be how our leadership leads in these areas and the expectations that they set forth for their teams. If an employee sees others are only getting ahead by working 10 to 12 hours a day or working in person in the office, they're going to be more susceptible to working overtime and commuting into the office. On the flip side, if leadership practices what they preach by respecting the boundaries of an 8-hour workday, then the directs are going to follow suit. When managers intentionally connect with their direct reports, whether they're in the office or remote, and lead by example, employees will be more connected and motivated in their roles and in their performance. Accountability is going to be key for work hours, productivity, and the ability to deliver results despite their working location. By utilizing the technology that we have, the lessons that we've learned, and giving choices to our employees, these changes will increase our employee satisfaction. With a focus on accountability of job performance and the overall wellness of our employees, which will directly impact organization and our teams, I believe these applications have the capability to make a positive impact for our business. For your reference, I provided a references sheet as attached for your further reading. Thank you.